Okay, so we're going to, this is a video to show you how to set up our circuit that we're going to work in class today. First thing that you need to know is everybody needs to get a kit that consists of what you see here, this case. You'll find these at the front of the class. You're going to find a power supply. Don't worry if yours doesn't look like this. We have a couple of different types. I'll show you how to use them. And you're going to have our circuit board. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook up series and parallel circuits and see the way they work. This stuff that we started on Friday. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into the kit and you're going to take out. You've got a bunch of wires. So I'm going to unravel these. I'm going to pause it and unravel these and show you what you're going to need to do with the wires. So I've unraveled the wires. There should be 6 wires that you're going to need for this activity. The first ones you're going to grab, it doesn't really matter what colors you grab, but you're going to need 2 power supply wires. And what you're going to do with this is you're going to take these wires, you're going to connect them to the power supply. So one clip will go into the black terminal of your supply, the other will go to the red terminal of your supply. And then what you're going to do, you're going to take these, you're going to grab these around, and you're going to connect these to the terminals on your board, your circuit board, that are called source. So clip them on to the side, to the source like that. So that's your power supply. Make sure that your power supply is off while you do this. Never do. Always come and see me before you go and check to make sure this is working, set up properly. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to connect the switch. Now the switch is part of this block here. This is for an alternate way of connecting your a circuit. So this is we're just going to use the switch from this circuit. So you're going to take another 2 wires. Again, the colors are immaterial. And what you're going to do is you're going to connect one to one side of the switch. You're going to connect the other to the other side of the switch. Do this. Hope you can still see this. Let me switch hands here for a second. You're going to connect the other one to the other side of the switch. So you're going to have 2 wires that are connected to the switch, and these are going to come back to your circuit board. Again, it doesn't really matter which way you do this, although I guess we can connect it like this. The yellow wire, you just keep them to the same side. Whoops. Move my camera straight for there for a second. And we'll go there. So you're going to connect, again, the 2 wires go from the switch to the circuit board, the location that says switch. And it says source on the circuit board where you want to connect your power supply, which is your source of energy. And then the last 2 wires, you're just going to hold apart for a second. You don't need them just yet, but it should be part of your kit. But set them aside. In fact, when you're not using stuff, please put it back in the case. Treat these things delicately. They're important tools. The last thing that you're going to have, and you're not going to even use this at this point, the one thing that you're going to see in your circuit board is this, or your kit is a voltmeter. We're going to use this tomorrow when we start measuring the circuits, and you may get to that point today depending on how quickly you get through the first part of the activity. And these are the leads for the voltmeter. You've got 2 ends that connect this end here. You can see it. It's an L-shaped connector. That's going to go into the voltmeter, and I'll show you how to do that later. And that goes into the voltmeter. Then these other 2 probe ends, they're pointed conductors. You're going to use those to touch into the circuit to measure as you go along. So that's how you're going to connect the circuit to start with, and then we're gonna do 2 circuits here today. We're going to try looking at how a series circuit works. So with a series circuit, you'll notice there's a connector called S1 and a connector called S2. These are the ones that you use for your series circuit. And the way you connect these is you just clip these alligator leads. These are called alligator clips. clip these onto there. You'll have this set of lights that all work together. It's just sort of basically it's from an old Christmas light bulb set that I've sort of taken apart for this. And so this is one lamp. It's really 3 lights, but it's one lamp. And you're going to connect the other lamp to the side here. So you're going to have 2 of your loads. These are connected what we call a series connection. This is the one where they go one after the other. The other option you're going to have later on, so you'll try out the series first. We'll make a couple of observations about the way series circuits work. Then we're going to connect these devices in parallel. Same 2 devices. You plug them on like this. So we say that these are connected in parallel. Don't mind the light, sorry about that. So these are connected in parallel. These are when they're connected side by side, like I had started to discuss on Friday. So we're going to do that. This is where you're going to hook up your circuits for today, and then I'll make a second video for when we start to measure. This is your series parallel connection.